Man, I don't know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say about this show anymore, man. It really seemed like this show was a waste of time. It really seemed like we wasted our time watching the show. We really did. What did you miss last night? You watched the same repetitive matches over and over again. You missed some World Cup qualifiers, which were decent. And you missed Apollo Crews and Elias. That's it. That's the only new things we got last night on Monday Night Raw. You also missed an Ambrose heel turn tease again and a McIntyre turn tease. That's it. That's all you missed on Monday Night Raw. It was the same script with WWE World Cup qualifiers. That was the show. And I'm not even going to waste my time streaming this, man. I'm not. I'm just going to go 16 minutes, 17 minutes, talk about the entire show, and just will upload it now. We're going to stream something more important than this, and that's Universe Mode. Universally speaking, universally, episode number 2. I believe. I think it's 2. I think it's episode number 2 or 3. Whatever. We'll stream something more important than that. Than this. That'll be streamed around Monday Night Raw's normal live stream. So, if anybody's catching this, where's Raw Review? Ask me in the chat. It's already going to be uploaded by the time I stream again. I will stream Speaking Universally, and then I'll be back to stream SmackDown Live 1000. That's going to be more important and more fun to watch than Monday Night Raw. Or whatever comes on for WWE after this week. I'm going to enjoy watching that show more than this. Because this is garbage. Again. Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre kicked things off in a World Cup qualifier. Rollins defeated McIntyre by count to advance to the WWE World Cup. This all felt a little too familiar. The Shield versus Strowman and Company feud has become highly repetitive. It's getting on my last nerves. But that does not take away from the overall strength of the opening promo and match. The heels were in top form and hinted at a potential dissension down the line. Rollins vs. McIntyre is too often Raw's go-to match, which has diluted the impact of a potential show stealer. This was easily their best clash in months, with the two pulling out some phenomenal sequences down the stretch with a clever finish that protected the sky. It had a good finish, and it was a good match. But I've seen it so many times, like I don't care about it anymore. That's just how I feel about it. The Brothers of Destruction promised to make D-Generation X rest in peace. In a pre-tape promo, Undertaker and Kane stood together in a boiler room where they called out the hypocrisy of Triple H and Michaels, who had cheated heavily to win that Super Showdown. They promised to make the D-Generation X pay for their insolence at Crown Jewel and put them back where they belong. Again, easily the best feud in WWE right now is the Brothers of Destruction versus the D-Generation X. And that's sad because Legends are the best feud in the company today. Very sad. But I'm looking forward to this match. This match should still a show. And I can't wait to see where WWE goes from here with this, man. Keep it up, man. I'm enjoying this feud. Cannot wait to see Michaels get back inside the ring. This was a better way for the Brothers of Destruction to respond to them having them appear on Monday Night Raw and wasting extra 5 minutes saying the same thing. The editing was sequenced the eerie threat the dead man and his brother represent. Even if this feud feels too little, too late to work, the veterans still know how to represent themselves as larger-than-life personalities outside the ring. That is why this feud is still amazing at this day and time. Nia Jackson, Ember Moon versus Tamina and Dana Brooke. Nothing special here. But Tamina Snuka apparently is on Monday Night Raw now. I have no idea. Yeah, it's true. I guess Tamina was traded. I don't know. Because wasn't she on SmackDown the last time we seen her? Was she on SmackDown? Then what happened to the last 6 months when she was on SmackDown Live? Now she just all of a sudden appeared on Monday Night Raw with no explanation at all. That's typical WWE for you. I have a feeling that we're probably going to be getting women's tag team championships soon because we've been getting a lot of women's tag team matches. They're putting a lot of women together. So I'm getting a sneaky suspicion that WWE will probably be getting women's tag team championship soon. Do I want them? No, absolutely not. It will be a complete waste of time because the women's division is already terrible, and that'll make it even worse. You think we're getting the same matches every week now? Could you imagine with women's tag team championships? No, it'll be worse. Jackson Moon defeated Tamina and Brooke by pinfall here. It was great to see Tamina back, and despite a lack of pageantry surrounding her return, she looked great here. She looked good. The match was nothing special though, but it was hinted at potential interest in the future Jax vs Tamina power struggle on Raw. The post-match action ruined this though, as Moon's actions took away from any potential genuine heat building towards the two friends. It came off as a turn at first, before it was revealed that the whole thing was just to hype the Battle Royal, which is, I don't care. I really don't. Throwing away any real story. The Battle Royal Evolution feel like a waste of talent. It is. But if it's WWE's modus to operational operandi to use such a bout to force as many stars on the card as possible rather than making genuine stories. You can have good, decent storyline one-on-one matches at Evolution with these minor stars to get them over. You don't need to put all of them in and cram them into a Battle Royal. I mean, if it's for a women's championship shot, obviously I'll have my big names in there, but still, I'll have some other matches on this card. Because this Evolution card looks garbage. The main event of Evolution is garbage. The sub-main event is garbage. It's looking trash. Give me some more decent matches. Evolution is, as of this recording, 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away, bro. Quite frankly, it's next freaking Sunday. October 20th, I think. October 28th is Evolution. It's next freaking Sunday. Not this Sunday coming up, but the next Sunday. It's Evolution. And I don't even give a crap about it. I don't care. Shameful. Ronda Rousey tells the Bella Twins the truth of their careers. This was just hard to listen to, man. It really was. It was a decent promo because it got me to hate the Bella Twins like they're supposed to. And Ronda Rousey as the baby face here. But this was just a painful, awful segment, man. It was just awful. It was absolutely awful. Like, it was nauseating to listen to. Solomon Monster said it brilliant on Twitter, man. With that gif he made. Just purely awful. The disgusting, the throw up. Just throwing up all over the place is that Ronda Rousey and Bella Twins segment. It was terrible. I didn't enjoy it. It was nauseating to listen to. I watched it back 3 times, man. 3 freaking times for this review. To make sure I don't flounder on my words, thinking that please just give me something one positive. Complete trash. The only positive I got was the beatdown by Ronda Rousey. That was lit. I enjoyed that. Other than that, I didn't give 2 cracks about the segment. Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler in a World Cup qualifier. I haven't seen that one before. Oh, Ambrose and Ziggler again for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, WWE. I didn't forget that Ambrose fought Ziggler in this return match on Monday Night Raw. I completely forgot, man. I really did. Again, good match, but I've seen it like almost 6 times this month. Stop. Ziggler defeated Ambrose by pinfall to advance to the WWE World Cup. Whatever, because I already care about this World Cup thing anyway. That looks like a complete waste of time for Crown Jewel, which I'm not excited to watch. Doing school, by the way, I have to watch this show, so I have to dedicate my lunchtime at school to watch Crown Jewel. Yeah, I'm not gonna be too excited about that one. And it's doing my freaking school's biggest game of the year for football on that Friday. So yeah, don't expect the Crown Jewel review not on time, because I have to literally watch 4 hours of wrestling and do it in a Train Talk special for Train Talks that weekend. I'm not excited. I'm not excited for Crown Jewel. And then that's also the day my pay-per-view for Clash of Champions is supposed to be. So Crown Jewel has a busy, busy day. Which I probably won't get to Clash of Champions until Saturday night or Saturday evening for Clash of Champions pay-per-view because of Crown Jewel and the football game that day. Because I'm probably going to the football game that night. Jesus Christ, October's almost over already. Jeez. October's breezing through, man. Evolution's not this week, next week. And then Crown Jewel's the following Friday. That's crazy. Well, yes, and we'll live react to Evolution live, and I'll get my review of it live. So I don't have to do a review on Monday because I don't want to. Because I don't want to talk about the show after I finish watching it. Just saying. I don't want to talk about it after that. Anyways, Ambrose showed new moves here. I love the new moves. This was a great match, but I've seen it so many times that I don't care about it. Just that simple. Finn Balor with Bayley is going to take on Jinder Mahal with Alicia Fox and the Cringe Brothers. Didn't care about this at all. We've seen it so many times a couple weeks ago, so I don't care. Who cares? Balor defeated Mahal by pinfall here. At one time, we see Mahal might have decent chemistry with Balor, but these repeated matches have worn through any novelty the bout ever had. There's no drama about the former WWE champion has returned to a enhancement role, and there's not even a story there despite so much time put in this supposed rivalry. Don't give two craps about it. I don't care. Poor Finn Balor, man. I wish Finn Balor can go to my universe mode. He'll love himself. He's on top of the world right now in my universe mode. What is he doing on Monday Night Raw in real life? Nothing. Feuding against Jinder Mahal. Good job, Finn. You need to go to SmackDown now. Go to SmackDown, please. Because WWE is ruining your 40s away, man. They're ruining your prime years away. And just feeding you to garbage. Shameful. Bobby Trashley versus Tyler Breeze. Didn't give two craps about this match. It really was nothing to get into. Just basically a squash match here to show off Lashley's new heel gimmick. Lashley defeated Breeze by pinfall. You can say, week one, it was eh. It came off annoying as crap again, but they're doing their job. They're making me hate them. They're doing their job. So I'm not gonna say, this is gonna be a trash turn. No, they're doing their job so far. So good on them. But the match, nothing special. Alexa Bliss and Mickie James almost start Evolution early with Lita and Trish. I really feel bad because poor Sasha Banks and Bayley has to be relegated to a battle royal when they could be fighting two greats in separate one-on-one matches. That's what I would do for Evolution. But yeah, I'm not booking things, and people are gonna say I'm being negative to Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. I'm not. They should have just kept with the regular formula. Take Alexa Bliss out and give her Lita. Or no, take Alexa Bliss out and give Sasha Banks Trish Stratus. And then do Mickie and Lita. That's what they should have done. Or give us a triple threat match between Trish Stratus, Bayley, and Sasha Banks. And then give us Lita versus Mickie. That would have been much, much better. But they're giving us this worthless tag team match that nobody wants to see. Good job, WWE. So good job. You know, I just, it was nothing special, but it did its job. Both sides got in their best shots, but fighting should wait until Evolution. It is odd how much James would transform into Bliss's partner, as you would assume the goddess was the one who had been wrestling since 1999, based on their dynamic. And she haven't even. In 1999, Alexa Bliss wouldn't even be in WWE. Just saying. You wouldn't survive a Bliss. You wouldn't. Kurt Angle took on the Authors of Pain. That's his conquistador gimmick. I don't even know anymore. They just completely ruined the Olympic gold medalists. Absolutely sad. This was nothing, man. This was just a short enough that it didn't even matter, that it felt fairly flat. The idea of Olympic gold medal just trying to overcome Akram and Rizar has some merit. Instead, it was just a way for Angle to attack Corbin again, and it felt completely unnecessary and a complete waste of our time, which it was. Natalya with Bayley and Sasha Banks versus the Riot Squad with the Riot Squad. I don't know what my notes was. I guess I was just so exhausted at Raw. I didn't even care to put my notes correctly. My fault, guys. But this was nothing here. Natalya defeated the Riot Squad defeated Ruby Riot by pinfall, by disqualification. You know, I really didn't care about this. Moving on. Apollo Crews refused to let Elias take his spotlight. I enjoyed this because finally Apollo Crews is finally in something meaningful on Monday Night Raw. He actually showed emotion. I'm so excited to see where Apollo Crews goes from here, man. Did they actually build Apollo Crews like I want him to be built? Great job, WWE. I actually clap for something on this show. Then we had the same match we seen from Super Showdown and last week. Now we're getting it again in the main event. The Shield versus Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. Didn't give two craps about it, and I didn't even watch half of this match because that's how much I don't care. I don't anymore. It was just trash. This is a complete waste of time. Shield defeated Strowman, Ziggler, and McIntyre. The only good thing here is we got an Ambrose and McIntyre turn tease. That's it. If you miss Monday Night Raw, you ain't miss none. You only miss a couple things that you can just catch on YouTube. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. You guys did enjoy, hit the like button, hit that red button, turn on post notifications. Stay tuned for my other two videos, live stream of Speaking Universally, and I have my live reaction to SmackDown Live 1000. Stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, y'all. We're only 12 away, and we're 11 away from 300 subscribers. Woo! See y'all in the next video. Peace out.